Many lawmakers are suggesting that the extraction of oil and gas reserves in Alaska's outer continental shelf is the key to a robust economic future. Currently, the federal government controls these waters, and the current administration has significantly curtailed the exploration within them. Even if discoveries are made, Alaska gets the crumbs, not a slice of the pie. Unlike states who get royalties from federal holdings in the Gulf, Alaska doesn't currently have a share of natural resource development in these waters, a fact that has already cost the state billions. The conflict of needs placing developing the Arctic before Alaska gets left behind against an ever-tightening budget, lawmakers are looking forward to the world of possibilities to try and determine what the risks are versus the benefits.
As we contract down in our spending, the Arctic is one of those very important places to keep spending and interest. It is our future. When you look at filling up the Trans-Alaska Pipeline, there isn't a better opportunity than the Chukchi and the Beaufort.
The belief that producing oil and gas from Alaska's outer continental shelf will be a lifesaver for our future is a strongly held one here in Juneau. The thinking is that even if we don't get a piece of the action, the crumbs could be enough to sustain us for a while.
The hope is we'll get some revenue sharing from the federal level, but even if we didn't, just filling that Trans-Alaska Pipeline up again and regenerating the workforce would reinvigorate Alaska's economy.
New technology may toss the underlying assumptions. Resources from the outer continental shelf may never hit Alaska's Trans-Alaska Pipeline. Recently, a Norwegian shipping company, Golar, and Russian oil giant Rosneft signed a preliminary agreement to develop floating LNG plants in Latin America. It's new, untested concept, but it is the first such floating LNG plant is expected to come on stream next year. LNG tankers will be converted into production units, which would be moored above offshore gas fields and liquefy the supply for onward shipment.
When you think about the jobs of the future, the Burger Field alone has 1 million barrels a day that can come into the Trans-Alaska Pipeline.
The jobs may come, but with them the ability to offload directly to tankers and carry the oil to markets around the world. Some suggest it may be a mistake to assume that TAPS will be carrying that 1 million barrels a day down to Tidewater. Meanwhile, the supply of gas in the area is exploding, and our backyard neighbors aren't playing wait and see what Alaska will do before helping themselves to this non-renewable resource. Rosneft has plans with ExxonMobil to build an export plant in the Russian Far East to produce 5 million tons a year of frozen gas starting in 2018. Reporting from Juneau, I'm Dorene Lorenz.